So, it's Robbie from Southern California. Remember my trip to the 99-cent store? And I was so happy. And I got some tomato plants, two for the price of one. And then I went through all the garden supplies and the hummingbird feeders and all the different things. And I was so excited about it. And I showed you all the wonderful bargains. And as I looked through, what did I find? Bird feeders. Like, I need more bird feeders. I thought, oh, they were so cute. I feed the hummingbirds and they come to everything I make. Couldn't decide which one I wanted. Remember that? Remember? Keep that in mind. And I thought, wait a minute, I'll make my own. I can just take this, it'll last a long time. Skip the little plastic one and come home and make a bird feeder. So I took the liner out, and what I ended up doing was putting a plate inside. I put a plate for weight so it wouldn't swing so much. And then I topped it with a simple plastic plate. You get them for $1 at the dollar stores. And I just put a dowel in between. And that was put on there with a little bit of wire like bread ties. And what that did was it held the plate down. Well, so far so good. It did exactly what I wanted. Put the wire in there. And then I thought, this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm going to have the birds come. I can sit in my window, watch the hummingbirds, and have the birds come and feed there too. You know, the house finches and, oh, maybe some of the white-crowned sparrows and the towies and stuff. Yeah, but I didn't really give this a lot of thought. Remember, no one's perfect, and I'm far from it. But anyways, I put my bird seed out and I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. I can't wait. Now all I do is walk away and wait. And what I'll end up with is a bunch of birds like the hummingbirds. You know, they'll come and I'll be able to sit and enjoy them. Yeah, like the hummingbirds. Remember that. I didn't. So, they did come. You'll see. The beautiful little house finches came fairly quick. There's a male and a female. Isn't that cute? I could look out my window and see them. They're so pretty. In a matter of hours, there were more and more birds. Okay, this wasn't given a lot of thought. And before I knew it, I had a ton of birds out there. It wasn't just the house finches, and it wasn't just the white crowns, but the doves came in, towies came in, everything came in. It was so loud. I don't know who was more upset, me or the hummingbirds, but we decided that maybe this wasn't the brightest idea to have this right out the kitchen window where all the thousands of hummingbirds come. And let me tell you something, and all the screaming of the birds was deafening. And I don't think the hummingbirds liked them there either. I had to take it apart and move it. And I'll tell you, I really was kind of bummed out over it because I really wanted to have the bird feeder there. I thought it'd be so cool, but no, I think feeding the hummingbirds in one place and having the bird garden in another place for the other birds is better. Okay, let's find a new home. I'm not sure yet where. Maybe right here. That's a cute place for it. Yep. New home. I'm not even sure if Kitty liked them there so much. So the feeder now out in the bird garden where there's very few hummingbirds except for them taking baths and zipping around the flowers. I think this worked out much better. Everybody's happy, and let me tell you something. The white-crowned sparrows and the house finches found it immediately. As soon as I hung it up, turned my back and walked away when there was food in it, they came to it right away. And all in all, though it may not have been in the best spot when I first made it, I think this is going to be really good because I'm going to make a few more. It keeps everything off the ground. And on top of that, I have ideas how to make this squirrel-proof. But having feeders on the ground, a lot of times the squirrels don't even bother going up. There's a lot of different tweaks I can do to this to even, like I said, make it rodent-proof completely. So it's going to work out really well, and you will see more pop up around here. Maybe like this, maybe made a little bit different. But I think everybody's happy with it. Great success. The bird garden here is their happy place. All the different birds come in. They know they can eat there. It's covered well. The hawks can't get them. So it's better for them. I don't need my deck looking like the movie The Birds with them all coming in. And when it ran out of food, the screaming they all did, so between them and the hummingbirds, it was really loud. So here it's going to work out well. But as far as the deck, I kind of came home, looked at it a little bit, slept on it, and then decided, you know what? I'm going to make some planters to put out there. Something that it won't drip all over the deck so those planters don't drip. And I can put in some really nice flowers soon for the hummingbirds. They can enjoy them. I can enjoy them. And well, let's just say with the new setup, I think it's a much better setup and it's a win-win situation for me and the birds and to keep our sanity. So I hope you had some fun with this. Go ahead and think about making some bird feeders for our seed-eating friends. I'm going to make some more. I even have ideas to make them where it's not going to cost more than about $2. So with that, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. And find a nice place to feed the birds. Bye-bye. And you know what? When some of those seeds fall on the ground, they grow. And those seeds that are growing bring other birds that don't want to eat the seeds when they're dry. Can't beat that. Well, that's Mother Nature for you.